Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since you've seen my face. Been doing a lot of other things. Vacation, had some sickness come to the family. The kids got sick and the wife's a little bit sick right now, but I had a little chance to make a small video, and I thought I would join y'all, giving you a little bit of a new perspective on the video today. I hope everybody's been doing good. Everything is pretty good. I've just been crazy busy, so no bad things to report or anything as far as reasons why I haven't been on the channel lately. But I wanted to do a quick video and talk a little bit about, and I'm trying to get my friend who also has his own channel, Fun and Gun, to make a video on this as well, because yesterday he got to do a night shoot, and you know, I've run Olights for quite a while and I have no issue with them, whereas a lot of people on YouTube like to criticize the Olights. And I thought it would be really interesting because he wanted to borrow this light, and I was like, well, I've got this one set up on this one. You know, this one don't have rechargeable batteries. So I said, do you mind just borrowing my Olight? I got a holster for it that'll work with 2011s, and he shot his 2011. And hopefully he'll make a video on this kind of similar subject as well, but I'm just going to do it more from a talking perspective. But I had several of the friends or people I know, acquaintances, that shot with the TLR1 HL or similar lights like this in the night shoot competition for IDPA last night. And one thing I will say, and I noticed, you know, and I tried to tell my buddy, I was like, that little PL2 Mini, now this is a PL1, this is a PL Mini 1, and they don't make this no more. It kind of makes it cool to me because this one's one of the thinnest weapon lights there ever was, lower profile, and this one works great. I've had it like 5 years. It's never failed. It's never not come on. It's never not worked, and it's 400 lumens. It's plenty of light in a self-defense situation. It doesn't add much weight to the gun to carry around every day. I love this light, and people criticize them like crazy, and truth be told, you know, as long as you run this in regular situations where, you know, you're taking care of the light and you're not running extreme environments, and you're not going to be running this light as a concealed carry just for your own personal security, you're not going to be running this light all the time. You're not going to be running it in really weird environments most of the time. I mean, most of the places that you have crazy environments where this would be a concern, you know, you're probably not going to be carrying your gun anyway. I mean, so to me, it's just not a concern. And just getting back to the night shoot, he's got footage on his channel, Fun and Gun. Go check it out. Where, and congratulations to him because he won first place in carry optics last night in the night shoot. And it's day and night shoot, so he ran the light both day and night, and of course didn't turn it on until the nighttime. But it's the PL Mini 2. It's one of the most popular Olights, and it's one of the lights that get criticized more than any other light on YouTube. And he ran it. It ran flawless. People had a lot more expensive lights, and I heard that other people were having more problems than him with his $80 lightweight, small, compact Olight. And I actually watched the video. You can go check it out on his channel, Fun and Gun, his most recent video. But the light pattern, the way the light carried, as far as the spread of the light and the beam, the hot spot of the light, was perfect for concealed carry. And I noticed, like lights these size, they're just perfect for concealed carry. And then I noticed the people that were shooting this light, which is a great light, don't get me wrong, but this thing is heavier and bulkier than it has to be for concealed carry. If you want to add weight to the gun, this is a great, you know, way of doing it, of course, if that's what you like. Personally, aesthetically, you know, putting on this gun was just for fun. You know, I was just trying it out, seeing if it would work, and I got it to work. But I normally wouldn't carry this gun with this light. Actually, I normally would carry this gun, and I have carried this gun for years with the light that I let him borrow for that shoot. So the light that he shot in Fun and Gun is the same light that I put, the very exact same light that I put on this gun. And people get upset at me all the time. You got a $2,000 gun and you've got an Olight on there. Well, I don't care if the light works. And I've carried it for 6 years, and he ran it through a whole match with zero issues. And then people on at the match were shooting these lights and other expensive lights, and they were having more issues with accidentally turning them on, turning them off. And you can see, I mean, and I have to admit that these controls are nice, but they're almost bigger than they need to be. And some of these other lights are that way. And there are other lights too that are different. And I'm you know, teach their own, whatever you like. But, you know, I'm just saying, it don't matter what name is on the gear as long as it works. And like I said, this light's been on my gun for years, on a gun. This gun's newer, but I've run this light on my P10C a lot. Can still carry, because my P10C, the holster that runs with this light, is for my P10C, but it also will fit a Glock, because it kind of snugs up against the light and locks in on the light. So it works good with these two guns really well. But I've had this light for years. I've used it. I've also used the PL2 Mini to shoot a deer. I'll talk about that in another video. So that same light that he used in the competition, I used to kill a deer that we had hit that jumped out in front of the car, and I had to keep it from suffering. It had probably had a punctured lung or something, so I had to shoot it with the gun. So the thing's seen real world use, and it's seen competition use, and it kind of, to me, beat the competition as far as, like, he got first place in carry optics with that light and Olight, and ran 6 stages in the dark. And there was people with a lot more expensive lights like these, and the Olight did not hold him back at all. It did not mess up. It didn't glitch. It didn't overheat. And it's worked for me my whole life. And I'm not against this. If you can afford, and they make Streamlights and Surefire lights that are smaller. So I'm not just criticizing this because it's large. I'm just saying it's not always necessarily what you need. A lot of times something like this, cheaper. And, you know, this gun right here, this is a very inexpensive gun for what you get. I don't care the price of the gear. I have nice, expensive gear, and I have cheaper gear, and I don't really care. I actually think it's sometimes funner to take something cheap and have fun and show how good something cheap can be. But I also know that there is advantages to the more premium gear that you can get. But yeah, I thought it was funny. Have several friends. I may put their videos in the description, links to their videos, but they ran lights similar to these. I don't have the PL2 Mini. This is the PL1 Mini, the first version. But he has my light, but he ran it in competition, and it ran great. He did not need a big, bulky, more expensive light to win that competition, and I just thought it was kind of a neat thing. And I said, you need to make a video, and if you're watching this, you know who you are, Fun and Gun. Make the video about, even if it's going to cause a lot of controversy, about Olights versus Streamlights in competition. And I think it's a funny video, and I like getting all the crazy comments of people getting angry about it. It's kind of funny to me. But yeah, if you get any light, whether it's Streamlight, Surefire, off-brand stuff I've never heard of, or an Olight, whatever you get, the light is kind of like an added feature. You know, you need to get a gun and test it and run it and make sure it works. So the light is an added feature for an even less likely scenario. So I wouldn't worry about what brand of light you're getting. But if you do get any kind of light, of course, put it on your gun. Practice with the light. If you're going to carry with it, practice, make sure it works every time you get it out, about once a month. You know, turn it on and off real quick and make sure it's working. Keep it charged. Train with it a little bit. Maybe take it to a competition. And if it ever stops working, replace it. But if it keeps working and it's always worked and it seems durable enough, then run it. It's like, you know, it's just an added benefit. It's not the part that is actually going to save your life. That's the gun. But more than likely, these will work just as good as any other light on any other gun. If, you know, it was built, that particular unit was built well and correctly, it should last. You know, people gripe because they're rechargeable. You know, these batteries are the same kind of technologies that's in your iPhones and your Androids that you use every day, made in China. And they're pretty durable. You know, you might get some bad units every once in a while. And true, you may not get as many bad units because these take regular batteries and you can just swap the batteries out. If something goes wrong with this, you just swap the batteries out. But overall, I mean, these are extremely reliable and durable. So now if you drop your gun on the light, you might want to replace the light or check it out and make sure it works, but it should work just fine. Well, have any questions or comments, leave them below. Sorry guys, I haven't seen you in a while. Like I said, my family's been sick. We've been on vacation. A lot going on. It's getting near Thanksgiving and Christmas. So yeah, just a whole lot, and I hope to see you more. My subscribers have been, although the growing of my channel has slowed down, it's still growing, and I'm thankful to you guys for that. I am a family man first and do guns second. So, you know, guns and shooting and competition shooting is a hobby for me. I can't make it my priority as far as my main thing. Church and God is more of a priority than guns. Even though I try to squeeze as much time with these and throw in religious and God into the mix when I'm talking about guns and stuff. It is just a hobby, and it's something that I try to share my experiences with you guys. And I hated I didn't get to go the night shoot with them. It was an all-day thing. My wife is sick. We got 3 kids, so it's hard to do. But guys, keep me in your prayers. Keep my family in your prayers. Pray that I'll get some more time to spend with you and to share content with you. I also really like what today I'm sporting the kind of 50 shades of FDE. I've got all kinds of brown and OD green pants and just all kinds of different shades with this gun today. So really cool look today. I kind of like matching everything, including my gun. That's part of the fun of concealed carry, I think, is just matching your gear up and making it fun and interesting, right? So anyway, have any questions or comments, leave them below. Yeah, I think the Olight can just as easily win at matches or outperform any other light in the right conditions if you utilize it correctly, and it's just as durable and work just as good, based off each individual model and making sure you test it and make sure it works. But see you guys later. If you have any content you want to see, please leave a comment below, a like and subscribe. Help us to grow the channel. God bless. Have a great day.